so honestly, I wish I was around. I wish I was around to see the impact that first gen had. I really do, because I was young. I was a baby when OG Red and Blue came out. I didn't start playing Red and Blue till like 2002, and that was when Gold and Silver came out already. That's when the Hoenn shit was starting to come through. I came in through that transition. That's when I started. But I was never around for that impact, because that was a breathtaking. People talk about that shit like it was legendary.
It was. I was there.
bro. When you hear like older people like Mikey's age and shit talk about what Pokemon was back in the day for Red and Blue, they make this shit like sound like it was the second coming of fucking Jesus. They do.
Well, let me tell you. So I grew up as a Mega Man head. You know, I absolutely loved Mega Man, like the action, all that kind of shit. Was it Shining Force? Was it Breath of Fire? Phantasy Star? I didn't touch that shit. I didn't touch that shit at all. I didn't like RPGs. I didn't want to sit there and fucking read. That wasn't fun to me. But my cousin.
That's very contradiction. That's very
no, but listen.
Mega Man has story.
Not
the OG Mega Man's, yes.
That's what I'm telling you. This is 1996. This is 1996, mind you. Like NES and SNES was still around. Mm-hmm. They were the main things. PlayStation was just coming in. So Game Boy is hot. They got Pokemon. So, you know, yeah, I'm about to show my age for real. But my grandma bought me.
We need you.
My grandma bought me a Sega Channel.
Okay, I don't care. I know what that shit is.
Okay, so that was shit like you get to try out games, you know, for free or whatever. It was a subscription service. It was trash, but it was a subscription service,
right?
And that's what I was saying. Like I tried out games like Breath of Fire and Phantasy Star and all that kind of shit, and I did not like them simply because there was no action. Like I don't want to push a button and then wait a second for you to attack. I hated RPGs. I did not like RPGs at all. And from what Chaos just said, Pokemon transcends RPGs because Pokemon was the one RPG that got me to play it. It was the one RPG that got me to play it, and I absolutely loved it ever since.
What about Final Fantasy VII?
Never played it. The remake is going to be my first time playing Final Fantasy VII.
Ooh, that's going to be nice. Okay.
So
that's another, because I feel like in the 1990s, if it wasn't Pokemon, it was Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
If not that, because those two games off the top of my head from that era, those, like I said, I wish I was around for those shits. But the way that you hear people talk about them shits, like when they were around, it's like those were like legendary games.
I'm telling you, I'm absolutely telling you, like the SNES, NES era was probably some of the best time in gaming because everything was just so fresh. Everything was new. It was unexplored territory for both the systems. And then you get, you know, N64 comes along and then all that kind of stuff. Growing up with all that was just an amazing time to be in. Mm-hmm. It was just like, you ever hear
I'm so jealous.
You ever hear about, you know, Capcom's golden era?
Yes, dude. Yes, bro.
Mega Man X2,
God, bro.
Mega Man X3, Marvel War of the Gems, Final Fight 2, 3, Street Fighter, all of that. That was Capcom's golden era, and it transcended into the PlayStation with Street Fighter Alpha 3, fucking Marvel versus Capcom, Marvel Superheroes, all that shit. And then it kind of hurt to see it die down after, you know.
They just now Capcom just now started getting their renaissance.
Yeah, and now they're getting their traction back, and it's just like, damn, that's a whole lot of time to go through.
That's a whole decade. Because the last good, I guess, game that saved Capcom was what, Resident Evil 4.
It was Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7.
Oh yeah, 7.
4 did really good.
No,
back
4
when it came out.
Back when it came out. 4.
Right before their fall. Yes, 4 was
the saving
amazing.
Grace. I think
and
recently
then they did their
years.
remakes on the GameCube for Resident Evil 0 and then Resident Evil 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
those sold actually well too. But after that, everything else they put out after that was just wasn't good.
Yeah, Project Cross Zone was pretty okay from Capcom.
That's a very niche. That's a very niche
Yeah, I was
thing.
gonna say,
I like that. I like
absolutely
that.
love that game.
I like that
game.
shit.
What
I
found is that it
understand.
brought
I
so many
understand.
worlds together.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
crazy is that's the first time I actually played a tactical RPG was Project Cross Zone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My
okay.
first one was Final Fantasy Tactics.
Not bad. Tactics
I
was
love
pretty
those
good
games.
for me too.
Tactics was
I like
amazing.
Tactics. Which Tactics though? Was it A2?
The first one.
The first one.
The
Okay.
very first one. That was like,
Not bad,
that was
not
my
bad.
first. That was my first. That Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red, Final Fantasy V Advance.
Hold on. No, nobody liked Resident Evil 6. I just want to let you know that nobody.
I didn't.
Nobody.
Final Fantasy V, that one Duel Masters games, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred Cards were my first like batch of Game Boy games. I remember them bitches vividly. I remember I was ass at fucking Final Fantasy Tactics. It was until I got older that I realized what the fuck I was doing. And I just had a great time altogether. It was a really good fucking game. Honestly, bro, I don't know. There's too many sleeper games, bro. There's too many sleeper games, dog. For me,
War of the Lions has an amazing story. That is one amazing fucking story.
You know what's crazy? As much as I love this game, I still have yet to beat Chrono Trigger.
Me neither. Same. We're in
I
the same
have
both.
yet to beat the game. I played it, of course,
And it's
put
really
my little
short,
hours
too.
in.
Did you know
Yeah.
I think I started.
No,
it
no,
until
but you know what's
I
fucking
haven't started
crazy?
it either.
A lot of shit is a lot shorter than niggas remember. I thought Cowboy Bebop was like a 100 show anime, right? I go look at that session, it's 26. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, wait, what?
We
But that's-
binged that in a day.
No, but it hit me that that's his style. Like he mixed to where like all these shows, because you know the same nigga that made Cowboy Bebop is the same nigga that made Samurai Champloo, and his style is all of his episodes are like flagship episodes. There's not really a story until like shit doesn't start coming together until the last maybe 3 or 4. That's his style. That's a very old ass traditional anime style. All of them damn near were like that from back in the day. So I never understood that. I was too young to understand what the fuck that even was.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I thought Cowboy Bebop was long as shit. Nigga, that is 26, 27 episodes.
The reason you thought it was long as shit is because fucking Toonami kept playing the same goddamn episodes every weekend, and it lasted an entire summer's worth of fucking weekend, Saturdays, whatever.
Yo,
Like,
Toonami-
every
Toonami was
fucking night that I
infamous
wake
for
up
that
at 3
shit.
a.m.
Toonami,
Why is Cowboy
bro,
Bebop
I
on?
cannot sit here and lie to you. Toonami made the fucking
You
Zabuza
said
arc.
Toonami?
Oh, I'm sorry, Koonami. Koonami, bro. Toonami made. I want you to know. I can sit here and tell you. I know all of the Zabuza arc by heart. They kept replaying that fucking shit from Naruto every single week. It was the exact same. It was the exact same start of the fight. The exact same Kakashi episode where they keep doing this shit. Where it's just like. They kept doing this shit. It's the same Zabuza and Kakashi fight back and forth for the next 4 or 5 fucking weeks. And it's like, bro, please end this shit. And we finally got that fucking Nine Tails episode, like Nine Tails part of the fight where fucking what's his name dies. I was so happy because, bro, I cannot sit here and tell you. I promise you. I did it, bro. It's 1, 2,
Nick knows the
3,
hand sign.
4, 5. It's like another one of these. It's like these, some shit like this, and it's like, bro, if your ass don't stop speaking to me in sign language, bro, Kakashi with his.
Hey, y'all remember when we had
Bro.
to wait a year for Majin Buu?
Yes! Oh my god!
I hated
Why'd you
that.
bring that up?
Bro.
Dog, yo, we got Majin Vegeta. Vegeta killed himself, and that was it for a whole year.
You
My
know what's
nigga-
funny though? Because that was supposed to be it. That was supposed to be the end of Dragon Ball Z right there. Toriyama made Vegeta the hero in his own life, and that was it. It was like, yo, Vegeta finally had so much character development that he sacrificed himself not only for his family, but a bunch of niggas that he said he hated all of his life. He don't like Kakarot. I hate your kids. I hate you, and I probably will fuck
Bro.
your wife. I'm gonna kill myself for everybody though.
I'm
Like,
gonna be
that
real
was
with you.
supposed to be it.
I'm gonna be real with you, dog. I forgot about this, bro. My nigga, how many times have everybody seen the fucking Sasuke curse mark episode when he first got his
Oh my
curse mark.
gosh.
When he first got his curse mark, and he kept replaying that fucking episode. That nigga, bro, I just was like,
Fucking
bro,
Orochimaru
can we
snakes his
stop?
head around 9,000 trees,
Can
and all
we
you hear
stop?
is Sasuke go, ah!
Can we stop?
Sasuke was
Man.
a little bitch, bro. I hate
That shit,
Sasuke.
I promise you, bro. When man, dude, they kept replaying so much shit, dude. It was tragic. Honestly, that's why I like Fully. That's why I like Fully Cooley. Fully Cooley for me was like I saw the entire thing.
Yeah, 6 episodes.
I saw the Inuyasha too. I saw all of it.
That's one anime that I have not finished. All
Honestly,
the way
Inuyasha is probably one of the few times Adult Swim has ever finished something.
Yeah,
One of the few times they ever, because that shit they replayed first they replayed all of the first season or whatever, and at some point they just kept it pushing until the final arc. It took maybe like a year for the final chapter to come out, and when we got it was it. It was that's all we needed to see. Nigga, I want you to know I used to wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock for Inuyasha. Literally. Nigga, I will play the fuck nigga. Hold on. Inuyasha.
Play that theme song.
Hold on. Ending theme. The one with fucking Shishomaru walking through.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Yeah! You can hear it. Yeah! That gas! Yeah! That's that gas!
Woke me up at 5 a.m.
That shit was that
That
gas!
shit would wake me up.
That shit was that gas. That's that. Like, I don't know, bro. Man, I wish I was a kid again, bro. I'm playing that shit right now. Fuck y'all. Fuck the podcast. Plays are over. We're done. Goodbye. Goodbye. We're out. We're out. We're out. That's my outro. I'm gonna get that shit remixed. I'm gonna get that shit remixed. That's gonna be the fucking outro theme song from now on.
That's a banger for a lot of people, bro. That's a banger for a lot of people.
That's just fire. That's a classic, bro. That's a classic.
You know what's funny? So there's 3 anime in particular, and I don't remember the other one because I hate it that much. There's 3 anime in particular when I was a kid I despised, and I'm gonna tell you the ironic part on this. Cowboy Bebop.
Turn it up. I love that video so much. Turn it up.
Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
Big O. And again, I can't remember.
Nigga,
the
what to
third
know
one.
about Big O?
Bro,
Was it Trigun?
No, it wasn't Trigun. I need to watch Trigun. Someone told me that I remind them of Vash.
I name all of my Tyrannotars Vash.
Yeah,
that's a
told me
top
that I
5
remind them of
nickname.
Vash,
That is
and
a
I
top
should
5
watch it,
nickname.
and I would like it.
That is a
I
top
don't like
5
Big O,
nickname,
though.
bro. You don't like Big O?
It put me to sleep every single time. And whenever Big O came on in the middle of the night, I would literally go and leave the room. I wouldn't even turn the TV off. I would just leave the fucking room. I'll go sleep in the couch or some shit in the living room. I would leave the fucking room. It's so fucking boring. Like, maybe if I watch it now, it'll be way different. But Big O was so fucking boring as a kid because the same shit happened every time. There's a fucking guy that I guess he's Big O or the master or whatever. I don't know, the fucking detective dude. And he's all like, bang. And then somebody dies or whatever. They get shot and they're like, you murderer or some shit. Big O shows up out of nowhere. He fights some big ass robot. And that's the end of the episode. I'm like, bro. Every single fucking time Big O comes out of nowhere. He comes out every single time at the exact same moment at the end of the episode. It literally like 6 to 7 minutes before the fucking episode is done. Big O shows up. TOONAMI does a thing where it's like, vroom, TOONAMI. Next time on whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then Big O comes back and he blows some shit up. Can't stand it. Could not stand Cowboy Bebop when I was a kid. Couldn't stand it. Hated Cowboy Bebop. Shit was boring as fuck. The only thing that made me watch Cowboy Bebop was Faye. But because I didn't know who the fuck she was, I did not watch Cowboy Bebop. I only knew who she was. Yo, who's that chick with the purple hair and the big tits? I like her. But the irony in that is that
Faye
Cowboy
made me
Bebop-
stick around too. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The irony in that though is that Cowboy Bebop is it took me a year.
But no, but for real, like you really got to be on some.
I insulted Big O. Nick is gone.
You have to watch Cowboy Bebop as an adult because you ain't gonna get it as a kid.
Yes, exactly.
You're not gonna understand it as a kid.
That is literally, people question it why I like Cowboy Bebop so much, and I wouldn't say it's my top 5, but it's in my top anime. Like, it's one of the few anime that I can name off the top of my head that I'm like, that's a favorite. But Shampoo is definitely number 1 for me. It's just Shampoo is damn near perfect in my opinion.
Are we going off of just like what we saw in TOONAMI? If we got to go on that, then my number 1 is definitely G Gundam.
G Gundam was pretty good too.
G Gundam was like my favorite. Every day after school, I was there for Toonami at G Gundam.
So you know what I was there for after school? It wasn't G Gundam. It was damn, which one? The little ones, the little Gundams.
SD?
Yeah, SD. SD sucked me into the Gundam world. I had the toys, and then because I was right on the time that Beat 'em On came out. Beat 'em On came out, and I was like, all right, cool. I like me some Beat 'em On. I had all the toys for that, and then they started showing SD Gundam. I was like, you know what? I fuck with this. Yo, Nick, I'm telling you, bro, you don't fuck with me in these toys, bro. The toys of the childhood. Toys of the childhood, man. What are you eating?
Are y'all done? Are y'all done? Bro, I had to sit here
to slander Big O
and
some
hear
more.
this. No. Relax. After I sat here, heard you all speak, I don't want to hear it no more. I don't.
Hey, you like Zatch Bill?
Yeah, of course. What's wrong with you?
All right, cool. We good. We on good terms.